Welcome to a new video about the power of emotions. To put it simply, if you don't learn to handle your emotions, making money can be really tough. So think about this. Am I in charge of my emotions, or are they in charge of me? If you're not sure, no worries. In this video, I'll show you how to manage your emotions to earn more money in order to build lasting wealth. Are you set to start this adventure? Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. To make money, you need to believe that you're in charge of your future, especially your money. If you doubt this, it might mean you don't feel good about yourself. It's normal to feel like you can't control things, including money. But remember, successful and rich people don't think like that. Think about it. People who don't have much money often waste a lot on lottery tickets, hoping to get rich quick. But that's not a good plan. It doesn't make sense to wait for a big win from the lottery. Some people love gambling or playing the lottery. In Japan, buying New Year's lottery tickets is a fun tradition. It's okay to play sometimes for fun, but it's wrong when people who don't have much spend a lot on lottery tickets. Also, you shouldn't count on the lottery to make you rich. If you do, you might end up disappointed. Even if you win, there's a good chance you'll lose the money again in a few years. You should take charge of your money situation. In life, it's important to know that you create your own luck or problems. Even if you don't realize it, you're responsible for what happens to you. Some people act like victims when things go wrong. They feel sorry for themselves and keep asking, "Why me?" But they're not really victims. They just think it helps them somehow. There are 3 signs to tell if someone is really having a hard time or just pretending. To be good with money, you need more than just belief. You need to be smart with your feelings. Rich people know that feelings can make you do silly things with money. To get rich, you have to keep your feelings in check. For example, in the stock market, people who get scared or too excited make bad choices. But smart investors stay calm and think things through. They don't let feelings make their decisions. This is true for business owners too. The ones who do well don't let ups and downs affect them too much. They keep making smart choices to grow their business. They know that if they let feelings lead, things can go wrong. So controlling your feelings is key to making money. It's not about not having feelings, but about handling them well. This way, you can make good choices that help you make more money. Let's keep this in mind and make smart, feeling-wise money moves. All right, let's start with our first topic on how to handle your emotions: blaming and emotional blackmail, and their connection to emotions, control, and money. When someone doesn't achieve their dreams, like becoming wealthy or successful, they might start pointing fingers at everyone but themselves. This is known as the blame game. It's a convenient way to avoid admitting any personal mistakes. People caught in this game often blame external factors like the economy, the government, the stock market, their workplace, or even their family, essentially saying, "It's not my fault I'm not wealthy or successful." However, the blame game is a deceptive trap. It prevents individuals from recognizing the real issue, which frequently lies in how they manage their emotions. By blaming others, they surrender control, claiming their situation is unchangeable. But this isn't the case. Everyone has the power to make decisions that can positively influence their life and finances. For instance, if someone becomes upset over financial losses in the stock market, they might react impulsively and make poor choices. On the other hand, if they remain composed and consider their next steps carefully, they retain control. This illustrates the critical importance of emotional management. By mastering your emotions, you're more likely to make sound financial decisions. Now, let's add emotional blackmail into the mix. Emotional blackmail is a manipulative tactic where someone uses your emotions against you to get what they want. They might make you feel guilty or fearful, pressuring you into actions that benefit them. This is another way people lose control, not just over their emotions, but also over their financial decisions. If someone emotionally blackmails you, they're trying to make you feel responsible for their happiness or success, shifting the blame onto you and coercing you into doing things you might not want to do. For example, if you're upset about losing money in the stock market and someone says, "If you really cared about our future, you wouldn't risk our savings," they're using emotional blackmail. They're manipulating your feelings of care and responsibility to influence your financial choices. But by staying calm and thinking things through, you maintain control. Managing your emotions is crucial because it enables you to make informed, strategic decisions that align with your financial goals without being swayed by others' attempts at emotional blackmail. So remember, when you encounter someone who consistently blames others or tries to manipulate you with guilt or fear, they're likely not in control of their emotions, nor are they in control of their finances. It's best to distance yourself from the blame game and emotional blackmail. Instead, concentrate on what you can control, such as your emotions and financial decisions. This approach will help you progress toward success without becoming ensnared in the blame game or succumbing to manipulation. By focusing on emotional intelligence and financial discipline, you pave the way for a more successful and empowered life. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more topics like this, comment the word "more" so I know. Moving on to the next topic on how to control your emotions is playing the victim mentality and making excuses. Now let's delve deeper into the intricate relationship between emotions, control, and money, and how they intertwine with the victim mentality and the habit of making excuses. Emotions play a pivotal role in our financial decisions. When we allow emotions to dictate our actions, we might find ourselves making impulsive purchases or avoiding necessary financial planning. It's essential to recognize that while money can't buy happiness, it does provide the means for stability and opportunities. The key is to control our emotions so that they don't lead us astray from making sound financial choices. Now let's shift our attention to the victim mentality, which is a psychological trap that convinces individuals they have no power over their circumstances. This mindset can be particularly detrimental when it comes to finances. By believing that external factors are solely responsible for one's financial state, a person relinquishes control and fails to take proactive steps towards improvement. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe you're powerless to change your financial situation, you likely won't. Making excuses is another barrier to financial success. Excuses often stem from a fear of failure or a reluctance to step out of one's comfort zone. However, just as a healthy lifestyle requires discipline and sometimes uncomfortable changes, financial well-being demands the same level of commitment. Excuses only serve to delay progress and keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. Now, let me share the tale of the fox and the grapes, which serves as a metaphor for the above concepts. The fox, upon failing to reach the grapes, declares them sour and undesirable. This is akin to individuals who dismiss the importance of money because they struggle to attain it. Instead of acknowledging their limitations and working towards financial literacy and growth, they justify their lack of wealth by devaluing its importance. In conclusion, it's important to understand that money, emotions, and control are deeply interconnected. To lead a balanced and prosperous life, one must learn to manage emotions. Reject the victim mentality and stop making excuses. Only then can we truly take charge of our financial destiny and unlock the doors to personal and economic freedom. Remember, the grapes are not sour. They simply require the right strategy and effort to be reached. The next subject is complaining and having a victim mindset. Controlling our emotions is about being in charge of how we feel and react, especially when it comes to money. It means not letting sadness or anger push us to spend carelessly. It's like being the captain of your ship in a stormy sea of feelings. Having a victim's mindset is thinking that you're always unlucky and nothing is in your power. It's like always asking, "Why does this happen to me?" This mindset can prevent you from solving your problems, including those related to money. Complaining is constantly focusing on the negative. If you do it all the time, you might miss out on the good things in life. It's like only seeing the obstacles and forgetting about the opportunities. People who often complain may seem unlucky, but it's their negative outlook that brings them down. They're like writers of their own tragedy. It's wise to keep a distance from those who are always negative because their attitude can affect you. They may seek sympathy and attention, but this doesn't solve any problems. To be in control of your life and your finances, you need to stay positive and proactive. Don't let others or self-doubt dictate your actions. Imagine yourself as the hero of your own adventure, not a bystander. Remember, your emotions, the way you handle them, and your approach to money are all linked. Staying positive and taking the lead can make your life better, rather than being a character in a gloomy tale. Oprah Winfrey faced many challenges but never let them define her. Instead, she took control of her destiny and became a media mogul. On the other hand, we have Albert Einstein. Despite a slow start in life and being considered lazy by his teachers, he didn't complain. He persevered and revolutionized physics with his theories. What about Thomas Edison? He could have complained about his many failed experiments, but he didn't. He kept working and became one of the greatest inventors, with over 1,000 patents to his name. But what do these three individuals have in common? What's the secret of their successes? The answer is simple. They didn't get rich by complaining and playing the victim role in life. They achieved great things by taking action. These individuals show us that with the right control over our emotions and decisions about money, we can all achieve great success without resorting to complaints. Here's a big secret about life. People who are rich and successful don't see themselves as victims. They understand that control over their emotions is key to financial stability. They don't blame others, make excuses, or complain a lot. These things are just ways to feel less stressed when things aren't going well. Think about it. If you were doing great, you wouldn't need to blame or make excuses, right? For the next 5 days, your mission is to avoid complaining, both aloud and silently. If you notice negative thoughts creeping in, or if you're tempted to make an excuse, gently place your hand over your heart. Feel its rhythm, and remind yourself that each beat is a chance to create a positive impact on your money and emotions. Let this action be a signal to switch to a positive mindset, focusing on solutions rather than problems. This simple gesture can help reinforce the connection between your emotions and your financial well-being. It serves as a physical cue to control your mindset, steering you away from negativity that can hinder your financial progress. By practicing this, you may find a greater sense of empowerment and a more positive outlook on life's challenges. Every night, think about one good thing and one bad thing that happened that day. Ask yourself, did I do something to make these things happen? This will help you see what you're doing right and what you might need to control. Doing this can really turn things around for you. You might not notice how much you complain or bring negative stuff into your life until you stop doing it. After the 5 days challenge is over, let me know how it went in the comment section. Remember, if you feel guilty all the time, it's like you're punishing yourself. Instead, let's work on building our future, just like Thomas Edison did. He didn't give up when his inventions didn't work at first. He kept trying until he succeeded. Let's be like Edison and build our futures, not get stuck on what went wrong in the past. This exercise is not just about improving your financial outlook. It's about mastering the control of your emotions to create a prosperous life. The way we handle our emotions directly impacts our money management and overall success. Remember, the purpose of this video is to broaden your horizons in the realm of investing. It's not about handing you a ready-to-eat financial meal, but about teaching you how to cook one yourself. Investing comes with its share of risks and uncertainties, so it's crucial to wear your research hat and consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. Keep in mind, past performance in investments is like last year's weather forecast. It doesn't necessarily predict what's going to happen tomorrow. Always weigh the risks and tread carefully when putting your hard-earned money at stake. Now, if you found this video helpful, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement is like applause for our efforts, and it motivates us to bring even more valuable content your way. So feel free to drop a comment below. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in my next video.